In today's Leeds news, Willie Gnonto's Leeds United future, Rodrigo lined up by Villa, Hammers want Harrison, Leeds will face Manchester United, and Radrizzani move takes a turn. Morning, folks. Jay here on the 25th of May with your Leeds United news. We won't be doing a press conference review today because by the time this video goes out, the press conference is late today. So press conference will probably be happening around about the time this drops. We will be doing a live stream tonight, probably about 7 o'clock UK time, to cover the press conference and just the last preview of the season before the last game on Sunday. We'll start off, let's get through the news. We'll crack in here and we'll start off with some good news from the underage. Charlie Cresswell has been named in the under-21 training camp for England as they prepare for the under-21 Euro finals next month. Cresswell has had a fantastic season at Millwall, second half of the season at Millwall, and has been out for a bit now with a broken eye socket. Looks to have recovered from that and has been included in their initial training camp before they whittle that down into their final squad for the Euros. Archie Gray completed 90 minutes yesterday for England under 17s and the under 17s Euros in a 0-0 draw with Switzerland. So another 90 minutes under his belt for Archie Gray. So well done, Archie. Moving on, let's talk about Willie Gnonto. Firstly, congratulations on passing your driving test, Willie. Good lad. Let's talk about his future now, though. And according to the Daily Express, Leeds United are looking to net a mega profit if they should sell Willie Gnonto this summer. Willie has 2 goals and 4 assists in 23 Premier League outings this season. And according to Calcio Web, back on the 22nd of May, they said that Leeds had reached an agreement with Gnonto about his exit. The Daily Express today has backed this up further. They have claimed there is serious interest in Serie A for Gnonto, as well as clubs in the Premier League keeping an eye. It will all depend on Leeds' future, which for all intents and purposes looks like that's Championship next season. However, Graham Smith from the Yorkshire Evening Post has said that Leeds are doing everything in their power to retain Gnonto, Max Vober and Tyler Adams should they get relegated anyway. So they still want to have them as part of the team to try and get Leeds back into the Premier League. Gnonto is on a long contract. He's in his first season of that contract, 5-year deal. Same with Adams, same with Vober. Depending on release clauses or what the deal is there, release clauses are going to come up an awful lot over the next couple of weeks. Teams still have to pay the fee that's agreed in that release clause. Like, it doesn't just mean players are leaving. So we'll have to see what happens with Willie. Be nice to keep him next season. He'd absolutely destroy the Championship. So brilliant to see that. Let's look at other player exits. And as I said yesterday, there's going to be a lot of this for the next couple of weeks, well, at least until Sunday's come and gone, and we'll see where we are next year. But they're saying that Rodrigo has been lined up by Aston Villa. And according to Fichias and the Yorkshire Evening Post, they claim that Aston Villa are hoping to sign Rodrigo on a cut price deal. They said that Unai Emery has worked with Rodrigo in the past at Valencia. There is a relationship between the two there, and he's a fan of Rodrigo. Rodrigo is out of contract next summer, not this year, next year. So Leeds may look to try and get some money back should Rodrigo decide not to stay with Leeds in the Championship. Rodrigo has got 14 Premier League goals this season in what has been an injury-hit season. A broken foot and a dislocated shoulder, and he still managed to score 14 goals this year. He's had a really good season in a team that's been pretty poor, and what has been an injury-hit season for him. Leeds haven't got a huge amount of chances this season, but when he has had a chance, he's pretty much taken it. So I love Rodrigo. I'd like him to stay at Leeds, but he'd be exactly what you need to try and get yourself back into the Premier League. But if there is interest from Premier League clubs, there was interest from the MLS earlier in the month. You're kind of thinking if it's MLS clubs, more than likely stay with Leeds in the Championship. But if there's Premier League clubs and Emery's a fan of his, this has come up a couple of times over the last few weeks, so there's probably a bit of substance in this. And we'll have to wait and see, though, again, after Sunday. And let's talk about other players, and let's talk about Jack Harrison. And according to The Sun, so massive pinch of salt, big truck of salt, the West Ham are interested in signing Jack Harrison. So what they're saying is that West Ham are lining up a move to bring Jack Harrison to the London Stadium. The Athletic already mentioned this week that there is a release clause in Jack Harrison's new deal. Again, that whatever the fee that's in that release clause has to be hit by clubs before that gets activated. They also say that they're looking at Leicester's Harvey Barnes as well, and that they'll make a choice between the two. Leeds signed Jack Harrison from Manchester City after 2 successive loan periods for £11 million, and Leeds will be hoping to get some of the fee that was touted last summer when £25 million from Newcastle was floating around. They also had agreed a £22 million fee with Leicester in January, but that was then vetoed by the 49ers. So if Leeds can get in around 22, 25 million for a player they bought for 11, it would be a good bit of business, especially going into the Championship. Harrison looks like one of those players who's just not going to stick around should Leeds go down. It's been popping around too much, although he has said that he likes living in Leeds and he likes the club, so you never know. The first friendly of the summer has been announced, and Leeds United will play Manchester United in Oslo, Norway on July 12th at 5 p.m. This is a weird one. £80 for the tickets for that game, which is absolutely crazy fee and a rip-off, if you ask me, for a preseason friendly, which will probably be, should Leeds go down, a Leeds United youth team versus Manchester United's reserves. £80. They should be ashamed of themselves charging that much money for a preseason friendly. Great chance for local kids to go and see the club, but there you go. That's Leeds right now. Let's talk about other people exiting Leeds and the ongoing saga of Andrea Radrizzani. This is developing day by day, so I'm trying to keep us updated with it. I hope we're not getting bored with listening to this just yet, but it does have a massive impact on us. According to L'Equipe in France, QSI have partnered up with Radrizzani as part of his attempt to buy Sampdoria in Italy. QSA, who are currently owners of Paris Saint-Germain, have been on and off linked with potential looks at Leeds. Usually it ends up being rumour more than anything else without any actual substance behind it. But they now look like they've partnered up with Radrizzani. They keep being a pretty reputable source of information. The French outlet reported today that both parties are understood to have joined forces in the attempt to bring this in. They also go on to say that L'Equipe are interested in investing in Leeds United, but would be a longer-term play for them. But for now, it's reporting that they will be a happy minority stakeholder in a partnership with Radrizzani at Sampdoria, who would be the lead shareholder in that deal. So there's still that link between QSI and Leeds. You just wonder why he didn't bring him into Leeds when he could have, if he could have, We'll have to wait and see. 49ers have got plenty of money anyway, so it's not like we're not going to be taken over by somebody who doesn't have a penny. We'll have to wait and see. That's going to be it for today, folks. I will be back at 7 o'clock tonight with a live stream to go over Sam Allardyce's press conference today. As always, thanks for supporting the channel and watching it. And I will see you tonight, and then tomorrow morning with more Leeds news. Talk to you then. Bye.